Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Let's wait for another minute for everyone to join and settle in. Good afternoon again. During this session, we will show you how automation isn't just a convenience, but a necessity. If you have any questions, kindly keep dropping them in the chat and we will answer them all in the end in the Q&A session. Hi, I'm Aryan and I'm joined by Nitin, a specialist in Oracle ERP Cloud with deep expertise in audit and automation of risk identification. This session is designed to be practical. We will discuss a real ERP world case, enlighten you about risk management systems, show you a demo of our risk management suite, and answer all your questions within the next 30 minutes. And for those who stay for the full session, we are offering a 3 months free trial of our risk toolkit so you can test it in your own Oracle ERP environment. So let me start with a real case that made global headlines. In Dixon, Illinois, the city's long term comptroller was able to initiate and approve transactions, reconcile accounts, and manage the books, all with independent oversight. For over 2 decades, she embezzled about $53.7 million, draining the city's finances while basic services and infrastructure remained underfunded. How did this happen? Because critical financial duties were never segregated. One person had control over every stage of the financial process, and there was no automated controls to flag unusual activity or elevated access rights. The result? Catastrophic. Not just in financial loss, but broken trust and years of financial recovery. Now imagine if Dixon had systems in place which could detect segregation of duties conflicts easily, flag suspicious access of configuration changes in real time, provide auditors with ready to review centralized reports. That's the problem SAMKIT's risk management suite solves, and that's exactly what we will be walking you through today. Before we dive into the solutions, let me take a quick moment to introduce who we are. SAMKIT Infosystems is a trusted partner for organizations looking to maximize value for their Oracle ERP cloud environments. We specialize in developing advanced Oracle ERP cloud applications that accelerate digital transformation, streamline operations, and strengthen governance. Our focus has always been on creating reliable, ready to use solutions that integrate seamlessly into Oracle ERP, HCM, and SCM environments. These tools are designed to help businesses reduce audit preparation times, cut compliance costs, and eliminate repetitive manual work that slows teams down. Our philosophy is straight: technology should deliver immediate impact while delivering a foundation for future readiness. Now let's move on to understanding what solutions we offer. We offer a wide range of products to cater to four different categories of ERP audits: risk management, compliance, process automation, and developers. Today we will focus more on risk management category. So without further delays, let's get started. Governance risk control. Well, it is the foundation of our enterprise security and regulatory compliance. This module tackles two major challenges. First, identifying segregation of duties conflicts, which, as you know, can expose your organization to financial misstatements or even frauds. And second, tracking users with elevated or special privileges, which is essential to manage insider threats and unauthorized activity. Our GRC engine is built to proactively detect SOD violations before they impact your audit health. It provides you with a clear and actionable view of which departmental roles are crossing the lines, allowing you to redesign processes or restrict access, all in minutes, not weeks. Similarly, the Privileged Insight Access tool maps and monitors every elevated access in your Oracle ERP cloud, which gives you visibility and governance on high risk users. That is a necessity for maintaining least privilege policies and passing audits cleanly. Here are some real world examples of risks that this module helps prevent. The same user creating and approving purchase orders, unauthorized privilege escalation to access restricted financial data, role overlaps that bypass approval workflows in critical transactions, and there are many such examples. With GRC in place, these roles can be identified and resolved proactively before they become audit findings or worse, financial losses. To sum it up, GRC is an automated SOD and special privilege analysis tool which is ready to plug in with Oracle ERP Cloud, enhancing compliance and risk reporting, which further helps you focus on scalability risk free. One of the biggest concerns for leadership today is ensuring that access to critical systems is both secured and auditable. User Access Audit Report module gives your team complete visibility to who accessed what, when, and with what level of privileges. It tracks events like user creation or deletion, changes in role assignments, admin overrides, and scheduled processes. This helps organizations proactively detect unauthorized or unusual activities, strengthen internal governance, and enforce accountability, all with clarity and speed. To sum it up, User Access Audit Report helps you stay on top of reporting unauthorized or suspicious access, which helps you in implementing periodic access reviews. Let's move on to Configuration Risk Assessment, a module focused on helping you gain visibility into the configurations of your Oracle Fusion instance. Misconfigurations are often silent threats. They don't appear in day to day reports, but can expose your system to serious risk during audits or financial reviews. This tool scans your Fusion environments and flag anomalies such as allowing subledgers to be modified post approval, projects being altered after close periods, or payables released by bulk actions. These may seem like small missteps, but collectively they create massive inefficiencies and compliance vulnerabilities. With our solution, you can get an executive ready summary, and in the licensed version, you can get deep drill downs with consulting insights on each identified risk. To sum it up, configuration risk assessment helps to identify risks quickly, mitigate risks before they appear, and prevent unnecessary changes after go live, ensuring flawless configurations. Across all the three modules, what we are offering is not just automation, but intelligent control. The ability to make informed decisions in real time, reduced audit preparation time, and secure ERP landscape from within the organization. These tools are built by Oracle ERP users for Oracle ERP users and have been tested across finance, procurement, and HR functions. Now, my colleague Nitin will demonstrate our desktop solution live. Over to you, Nitin.
Thank you, Aryan. Hello, everyone. I'm Nitin Iyer. And in the past several years at Samkit, we have helped organizations secure their Oracle ERP cloud environment, improve audit readiness, and report generations. In this process, we have developed a suite of products varying from process automation, compliance, developers aid, and risk management. Today, we'll be looking at the risk management group, which includes governance risk compliance, user access audit report, and finally, configuration risk assessment. Today's ERP environments are complex, fast evolving, and interconnected. Traditional risk management approaches are often reactive and time consuming. Today, we will be looking at how you can automate, visualize, and act on risk insights within minutes, not weeks or months. By the end of this session, you will walk away with a clear understanding of where risks commonly exist in Oracle ERP Cloud, how to automate SOD special privileges checks and audit readiness, and finally, how our tool can reduce manual work and improve governance. So, let's begin. What is Fusion app? Fusion app is a Windows desktop application. This means that any data you retrieve from your Oracle ERP cloud stays within your boundaries. Fusion app talks directly to Oracle ERP cloud using web services, hence eliminating any middleware. Uh, Connecting to your Oracle ERP environment is pretty easy. Just provide in the manage connection section, you just provide the name that you can uniquely identify with, the URL to your environment, and the usernames and the passwords. There is also an option to use SSO. So if you are using SSO and check this box, you just need to give a name and the URL. That's it. Uh, as such, there is no predefined limit to the number of connections that you can create. You can create as many connections as you want. As you can see, I have created multiple connections. I've also created the same connection that we are going to use in today's demo. So nothing here to do. We will move on to the next part. Today, as mentioned, we will be taking a look at governance risk compliance. Uh, it will just take a couple of seconds to load. There you go. So you can see it's a clean, simple interface. Here you can select the connection that you wish to use. Uh, Apart from that, these are the reports on the screen. That is a segregation of duty report and users with special privileges report. There are no parameters to be selected as such. All reports that are generated will be stored in this particular folder that you can change by clicking on this browse button. I've kept the default location that comes with the application. That's it. Before running the report, you just need to do a reload list of values. Now, what this is going to do is it is going to sync all the controls and the special privileges with the application, and as you can see, it hardly takes any time. We are all set to run the reports. We just click on run. You can see that Fusion app has now connected to your Oracle ERP cloud environment, and now it is downloading all SOD conflicts and special privileges. This process usually can take anything between 20 minutes to 2 hours depending on the number of roles and users you have defined in your system. We of course will not be waiting for the entire process to get completed. We can directly go and have a look at the reports that I have generated just before this webinar. So this is your SOD conflict report. This is one of the SOD conflict reports. Each SOD conflict that is there will have its own file. So as you can see, there are multiple reports that get created, and you can just have a look at the only, if there is a particular SOD conflict that you wish to look at, you can just look at that particular file. Coming to the report, it's fairly simple and straightforward. You have all the employee details right at the start. So you have the worker name, known as, person number, department, position name, email address, user login. So these are all your employee details that are there. And then we come to the SOD conflict information. So basically what this is saying is this privilege code 1 is because of role code 1, and privilege code 2 is because of role code 2, and both of these together are creating a violation of create suppliers and receive goods and services. So similarly, each SOD conflict report will indicate the actual role codes and the privilege codes and the control violation that is taking place. Pretty straightforward and simple. The next report that we have is the special privileges report. Similar to SOD conflict reports, each sensitive privilege will also have its own report. Now in this case, I have taken sensitive supplier privileges. Once again, a pretty straightforward report. All the employee details are right at the start. So you have the worker name, known as, person number, department, position name, email address, user login. So these are all your employee details. And then we have the privilege code 1, because of the role code 1 and the sensitive privilege that gets assigned. So you can accordingly decide whether this person needs this particular sensitive privilege, and if you do need to give the role and privilege, you can also decide to create a custom privilege or a role. So in case of this sensitive or SOD violation, if you are not able to remove any of the particular role, you can always go ahead and create a custom role for this particular user. So that's it. It's as simple as this. Now moving on to the next item. We now move on to user access audit report. Uh, User access audit report is basically a collection of reports which keeps your environment secure and saves you from unauthorized access. For example, user audit report provides you audit history of the users. It will also identify a typical scenario where a user was created but later deleted. So similarly, you have a user roles audit report, user data access audit report, roles assigned to user report, new joiner audit report, schedule process monitor report, approval workflow assignment report, user last login report, user login history report, and finally user area of responsibility audit report. So all these reports are available. You can run any one particular report that you wish to run, or you can run all the reports together. In today's demo, we are going to run all the reports together. So once again, you can select your connection from here, and there are a few parameters that you need to select, and for this, for the selecting of the parameters, you will first need to reload list of values. So in this case, it is going to sync all the data that is required to generate the audit reports, and as you can see, it is going to take less than a minute. There you go, all the sync has been completed. So now you can see that we've got the list of all the users that are present in our environment. Okay, so you can run these reports for a particular user, or you can run it for all, like we are going to do. Now typically we suggest organization that this report should be run on a weekly basis, so that you're always on top of any risks that are there. I will now select a date range of 1 week. So I've selected the date range. All the reports will be stored in this folder, and you can change it using the browse button. That's it. We are all set, and now we can just click on run. Now Fusion app is connected to your environment, and it is now downloading all the details of the users and will store the reports in this particular folder. Once again, all the reports are pretty straightforward. There's nothing complicated in these reports. And yeah, so this is user access audit report. We now come to the final tool of the day for the demo, that is configuration risk assessment. Configuration risk assessment is a tool which scans your environment and identifies hidden risks in your configuration. For example, if your configuration allows that receivable transactions can be edited once printed, then it's a risk that once a customer invoice has gone out to the customer, still someone can edit the invoice, and it will result in reconciliation differences with your customer. Or if your configuration allows that journals imported from sub-ledgers can be modified in general ledgers, then it will result in reconciliation differences between your sub-ledger and general ledgers. These are just two examples, but like this we have identified numerous risks, and we keep on adding more every now and then. In fact, we have also found that configuration risks which we have identified are configurations which the production support team changed to resolve some issues, but they missed to revert it back. So it may be that your configuration was correct when you went live, but during the production support phase, these discrepancies have creeped in. We recommend organizations running this tool at least once every 3 months. On a lighter note, we also challenge and invite organizations to run this tool free of cost on their environment, and if no risks are found, we will not charge them anything. This tool basically will help you in system audit. So these are the kind of things that auditors check when they come for system audits in your organization. So using this tool you can be pre proactive. Okay, so this is the configuration risk assessment interface. As you can see, these are all the modules that are available that you can run the tool against. You can select either one of them, or if you want you can select all of them like we are going to do today. uh, Again, the connection can be selected from here. All the reports that are generated will be stored in this folder, which can be changed using the browse button. uh, in this case, there are no parameters as such, but there are two types of reports that can be generated. Okay, one is your summary report and the other is a detailed report. The summary report is available as a freeware. So if you have a license for any of the Fusion app features, you can run the summary report. The summary report will give you the count of potential risks and actual risks that the system has identified. It won't tell you the exact risk that it has identified, it will just give you a count. So it's a summary. Whereas the detailed report will give you a detailed report about exact risks identified within these modules: account receivable, projects, procurements, etc. But to run the detailed report, you need a license for it. There is no reload list of values required, since it will directly connect to your Oracle environment and start downloading the configurations and identify them as it downloads. So simply you can select the detailed report if you have the license, and then you can click on run. If you want, you can also deselect the summary report, but in this case I'm just keeping it on, and you can just click on run. So that's it. It is now connected to your environment and it is checking through all the configurations. So as you can see, being on top of risk management has become so easy with Fusion app. Each product is licensed individually, and I hope that this demonstration has been helpful uh, and useful. Moving on, I'll now pass on the call to Aryan and we can take a few questions. Over to you, Aryan. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitin, for the amazing demo. Now let's get started with the questions. So, Nitin, the first question is, user access audit report is part of risk management, is it?
Yes, because frankly speaking, we think that unsolicited access to your finance system is always a big risk for organizations. So, with the help of our user access audit reports, you can weekly audit your systems for various vulnerabilities which your system can be exposed to. So, yes, that is why we consider it as a part of risk management.
Okay, and is our application SOC 1 or SOC 2 certified?
Okay, so as this application is a desktop application and not on cloud, it does not need a SOC 2 certification. But we do have ISO 9001, 27001, and cybersecurity essentials.
Got it. And how does this application compare with Oracle Risk Management Cloud?
Oracle Risk Management Cloud. Okay, so Oracle Risk Management is more workflow driven solution, whereas our solution is just in-time solution. So actually, it will be better if we can have a call to discuss this more in details. We would be able to give you a more better insight over a call. But yeah,
Wait,
basically it's a, yeah, like I said, it's a workflow driven solution, whereas our solution is just in time solution. So yeah.
got it. And what if someone needs more control in the governance report?
Oh yes. Frankly, due to time constraints, I could not show this, but we have included all the controls out of box as per the industry standard. But if you need more controls, then those can be added as well.
Okay, and how is SOD rule set curated over time?
Okay. So we keep adding more and more controls, which gets pushed to the Fusion app, as well as users can define their own controls, which remain local to them. So, yeah.
Okay, and will users will user roles audit report show the roles which was assigned and then removed?
Yes. User role audit report will even report on the roles if it was assigned and then removed. Yeah.
Mm, great. The last question is, what is the difference between user audit report, user roles audit report, and roles assigned to user report?
Okay. So, first and foremost, all the details of these reports are available on our website. So, under the product section, you can see all the details. But to answer this one particular question, user audit report provides details of when the user was created, end dated, or updated. Whereas a user role audit report provides details of roles added or removed from the users. And finally, roles assigned to user report will provide details of roles, all roles assigned to the user as of now.
Okay, so we'll wait for another minute for the questions to come in, and then we'll move forward to concluding the webinar.
Yeah.
Also, it is requested for everyone to, if you need a free trial of our tool, then please comment risk as followed by the name of the tool that you want, and we can surely provide you with the free trial. Someone is typing a question, I believe. Yes, you can receive a free trial. Just type risk followed by the name of the product, and we'll deliver it in your inbox. So I believe there are no further questions. So let's conclude
Uh,
our webinar. Thank you all for joining and have a lovely day.
all right. Thank you, everyone.